You are comfortable looking at others, but we are not comfortable people looking at us. Check. Now it's irrational.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so irrational now. I mean, you think really you go on the stage and people will eat you? They won't eat you.
So,
But try explaining that to your amygdala.
as you just said that too, I was thinking about, so I'm actually quite an introvert and I'm terrified when I have to talk in front of people. But what we're doing right now, we're recording this and it goes on YouTube and hundreds of people view it. I am not even second thinking about that. I didn't even put makeup on because I'm not even having that thought process. Whereas if I have to go in a room, even if it's only 20 people, you really think a lot more, or I do, on, oh, I better do my hair. I better put my makeup on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that disconnect because I can't see them.
Yeah.
Is
and so let's
that.
expand that example more to the judgment which you mentioned. Let's say in the same era where you were meant to hunt and bring some food to your people, right? Or if you can't hunt, then at least you should be good at cooking. Or if you can't cook, then you should be at least good at cleaning. So somehow you have to help your community grow. Yeah. So let's say you go to your community and you didn't bring anything today, and you haven't been bringing something for a while, or you don't clean properly, or you don't cook properly. What is the community going to do to you?
Vanish?
Depends on the community, but I guess
But no
in
cannibalism.
harsh
So they're not gonna
reality,
eat. Yeah, but what would they? Do you think they would, like, in that era, not today, in that era, what would they do to you?
shun you, would they?
Yeah, quarantine you. Yeah, outcast you. And we've heard this word, outcast. Like, get out. We don't want you anymore. We can't be feeding you, and you don't do anything to us for us. So what happens is, that's fine. So they say outcast. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. I get kicked out of my community. As soon as I get kicked out of my community, now I'm what? Lonely. What does that mean in the jungle if I'm lonely?
Death. Oh,
Again, I'm gonna die.
yeah.
Do you see how amygdala has taken these snapshots of these events where it says, don't be lonely because loneliness is equal to dying. And if people judge you and if they don't like you, you will be lonely and you'll die alone. And we still say the word, I don't want to die alone.
Yeah.
You see how it's irrational now because we all are quarantining at home and we are not dying. We can have Uber Eats delivered to our house. Many people actually like being alone.
Yeah,
but
me.
but being Uber Eats paid us $5 to mention that. So thank you very much. Well, there are opportunities for other people to do it too. Anyways, let's go back to.
You got some space on your wall there.
Yes, exactly.
I can use.
Like have something over there. So when we look at, I was going to say when we look at Uber Eats. Now, when we look at today's world right now, being alone is not going to kill us. But it was true in the past. But amygdala doesn't like that. Because being alone and loneliness are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you feel loneliness, being alone, having me time, that's different. Or self-care, self-time, that's different than actually feeling I'm lonely. And amygdala does not like that because amygdala thinks that being lonely is equal to being hunted. And that nobody likes you, nobody cares about you, you're not invited to the birthday parties, to dinner parties, so therefore you're lonely. They don't think you're lonely because you're lonely. They think you're lonely because you must not be good enough for the community, enough that the community wants to involve you in XYZ events.